Happy Origin Wednesday to everyone. How are we, gang? Go the Blues for tonight. Look, I'm just down in the back of one of the nicest suburbs in Sydney, one of the harbour suburbs, Double Bay. And I've just been doing some work in one of the streets today, and I just thought, geez, it's got a fantastic vibe. So I'm just going to do a little walk with you, and just show you these streets. One's Walleroy Crescent and one's Walleroy Road. They're at the back of Double Bay off Manning Road, but they're two beautiful streets. They've just got such a nice vibe to them. I thought, gee, I'll do a little tour of that and show the gang the vibe on these two beautiful little pockets of Double Bay in Sydney. So let's go and have a little walk, shall we? Okay. So I'm just at Walleroy Crescent now. You probably can't see a lot here, but this is a little cul-de-sac. You can see you down in the gully here at the back of Double Bay. Double Bay was pretty much all originally swampland. And then, the early 1900s, they started to build it. And I just grab my bag. So I'll just walk and have a little commentary, but it's such a beautiful little pocket. I've shown you the streets, a lot of those lovely streets up in Paddington. Down here, you've got all those magnificent old terraces up in Paddo, Surrey Hills, Darlinghurst, around those inner eastern suburbs, Redfern. Now they're all built around 1850. But these down here, you can see they're bigger blocks of land. They're freestanding homes, or a mixture of freestanding homes. Gorgeous old homes. That's why I want to do this little walking tour. And beautiful old blocks of, Federation units and Art Deco units, which have been really lovely maintained. And it's just got a really lovely, quiet, nice feel to it, good vibe. Lovely tree-lined street. And I'm just walking out of Walleroy Crescent now, and I'll be walking around into Walleroy Road. So it's a beautiful Wednesday, late afternoon in Sydney. You can see down the bottom there Manning Road, so it's just off Manning Road before you get down to New South Head Road. And I just love these different pockets in Sydney with the different architecture and the different layouts of the street. Some streets you go to, you just go, oh, right, just a street, But some streets have got I believe in energy. I believe in vibes. I'm not going to get too deep or anything like that into that sort of stuff. But life does run on vibes and energy, and I do believe it's in pockets, in areas as well, with buildings and everything. It's like when you walk into a house. You might be going to a friend's house for dinner. This is Walleroy Road now. You see the magnificent old block of units up there. Big blocks of land. It's all down in the gully, just down at the back of Double Bay, down in the gully. Up the top, we've got Edgecliff. But yeah, it's like when you go to you go to someone's place, a friend's place or whatever, and you walk in, or you've been invited somewhere, and you get a feeling on it. The feeling can be good. You can think, oh, geez, this is fantastic. Or you can go, oh, this is a bit creepy, or a bit, seems a bit flat on the vibe. So, but this street here, these two streets, two Walleroy streets, are absolutely beautiful. So just walking up, I won't go right up at the top of up to Edgecliff, but just another minute or two. Just walk along and show you. You got all these different again, you know, the variance in architecture. There's another beautiful old block of units. Look at the old balconies, the way they used to build those, the internal balconies. Magnificent craftsmanship back in the day, you know. Now on this side of the road, on Walleroy Road, you can't, you can't really see much because the properties go down and there's big fences. But rest assured, let me tell you, there's some beautiful properties on this side as well. But you know, I'd be breaking the law if I go in and film them. walk inside the gates and film them all. Yeah, so I've driven, you know, like most of us have, that have lived in the eastern suburbs for, you know, a long time. I've probably driven down this street on numerous occasions. But once you there's a big difference between driving around an area and walking around an area. Once you get out and have a walk around an area, it just gives you this different set of glasses on how you feel about it, you know. When you're driving, you're concentrating on the road, your mind's wandering, you're in a different world. But when you start to get out and walk around, you're taking it all in, and you appreciate especially these beautiful parts of Sydney. You could just appreciate the workmanship and the craftsmanship and the history of these old areas, you know. So yeah, next time you're driving down, there's a beautiful old home there. They're all on very big blocks of land. It's like a little bit of Wahroonga on the upper North Shore in the eastern suburbs. Edgecliff and Double Bay have got some, you know, and of course the other harbour suburbs like Vaucluse, some of the properties are on, you know, massive big blocks of land, but this street's got a lot of properties. They've got, you know, like the upper North Shore, they've got the tennis courts and all that sort of stuff. I think that's a tennis court there. Beyond that fence, in that big house there. Yeah, so next time you're pottering around the area, driving down from Edgecliff Road, you're coming down Walleroy Road, just drive a bit, if there's no cars behind you, just slow down and have a nice little drive and have a look at all those beautiful buildings. Set in a very, very tranquil vibe. Very, very, very peaceful, nice vibe. Look at those lovely old properties there. They're all beautifully maintained. Maintenance kept up to 100% on most of them. That's the other thing with this street that I've found, that whereas with a lot of other lovely streets, a lot of the properties are run down once you get close to them. They need a lot of work on them, but most of these homes in this road here are absolutely smick. So look, I'll stop there. There's a big old one there with those, God knows what's beyond that, but anyway, we won't ask any questions. Could be the mafia or something. Every street's got them. Every street's got a house. Houses where you just go, I wonder what's going on in there. It's good to have a laugh. So there you go, that's Walleroy Road. It's one of the nicest streets in my little travels at the moment, in my little videos that I've been pumping out. It's probably in my top 3 streets, I reckon. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at those gorgeous trees. So Sydney again. Sydney. It really is the gift that just keeps giving. Beautiful Sydney, Australia. It's on steroids, Sydney. I know it's expensive and, you know, it's getting overpopulated now and all that sort of stuff, but there's still some, it still doesn't take away the history and the heritage of our great city. So there you go. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'm going home now to sit in front of the TV and cheer on the mighty Blues to hopefully beat the Banana Benders tonight in the State of Origin. Happy Wednesday, everyone.